This is a $100,000 underwater drone. I'm piloting it to the bottom of the ocean to find my colleague's $300,000 instrument that malfunctioned and is stuck down there. Here's a better picture of what that underwater drone looks like. Does anything look off about this image? You are about to find out why it looks like this now. Welcome to Sea Saturated. Bye.
Show us, Chris. She's good.
It's almost showtime, and it's freaking blowing. But we are back, going on a scientific cruise. New paint job, new captain, new sonar. I'm so excited. If we haven't met yet, my name's Grant. I'm a scientist at the University of Delaware. I also do a bunch of operations stuff too. And I'm helping out a colleague of mine, Howard. I'll go find him. He's from the University of North Carolina. We're gonna get his equipment and bring it home. If you missed part one, I'm gonna link it down below. Feel free to go check it out. If you're lazy, here's a quick recap. We've got a benthic lander, which is a thing full of these scientific instruments sitting on the seafloor. It's about 100 miles offshore and about 1,000 feet of water. And we've got to go retrieve it because it was supposed to drop a bunch of weights and then float to the surface, and it didn't. So I have an underwater drone that that I'm gonna pilot. Oh my god, it's so windy. I've got an underwater drone that I'm gonna pilot down there and hopefully click a lifting line into it, and then we're gonna lift the whole package, the benthic lander and all the line and the ROV all up to the surface, and come home, call it a day. Fingers crossed for this freaking weather, but I'm gonna take a little bit of Dramamine and get some dinner, and then we've got about a 12-hour transit to get out there. Yeah.
So let me get the security call on these sharks so we can go live.
Oh, no way! Holy shit, that thing's gone, dude. Oh no! No! Oh shit. Oh man, dude. Yeah, I can't. I lost it actually. No, I got it. Yeah.
I know, I saw it just kind of bobbing, man.
You see it, Tim?
Yeah. Kind of right in front of the crane.
Oh shit, dude, I can't believe that.
Are we giving up? Moment of silence.
They're like the prop, because he was like, he had it angled this way.
Yeah,
It sucked it.
it
right.
sucked it right down
Yeah, I was
underneath. Oh.
Watch out.
I think that was us just slowing down, so I believe the sun's coming up. It's time to get this ROV in the water. I just retested everything and things are looking pretty good. So yeah, we're gonna have to drop this thing down and marry the cable as it goes down. So it's like gonna be probably 500 zip ties, each like a couple feet down the line until we get to the bottom. Alright, so there's him at 296.
300.
Rod. And potentially this one. Actually, I really like this one here.
Right here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Where is my steerage? I don't have steerage at all. This thing's so tangled, dude. So the issue this time around was that the cable, the ROV cable, got really tangled with like the lifting bridle and all the other stuff. So I'm gonna have to pilot the ROV the entire way down, looking at the clump weight, like the downrigger weight. Which is gonna be a huge pain in the ass because it's gonna be like just 45 minutes of me just like watching something and clicking the ROV down and maneuvering around. So as the clump weight goes down from the ship all the way down to the bottom. But I think that's probably the only way we're going to be able to do this, because otherwise all that line has, the lifting line got tangled in one of my propellers on the ROV, so I couldn't steer it. So yeah, let's give this another shot, see how it goes. So things were going quite a bit better actually this time around until I hit about 185 meters, and at the top of the screen here you're going to see a little loop, and that was like my first realization that something was up. So I took another look, realized that my lifting line and my cable had twisted even more from the current, and so as we kept going down I tried to start unraveling myself by driving under and over myself. But by the time 250 meters hit, I was in a situation that I absolutely could not get out of, and I had no more steerage. So I said, okay, let's go back up one more time. And that's when the real issue started. Okay, little update here, aka big update here. During the recovery operations, while we were trying to get the ROV on deck the second time, the leash of the ROV, so the cable that goes from the clump weight to the ROV, managed to get stuck in the wheel of the prop, which resulted in severing the ROV and mangling it so bad. So we just spent the last couple hours pulling the frame like car style with some chain hoists, pulling the frame of the ROV to get it back into place, testing out all the electronics, making sure all that stuff works, printing a few new components that were just like hardware things that broke, and I think we're back in business, which is crazy. It's only been a few hours, and this could have easily have been like the end of the ROV for forever. So pretty big win. We're about to give it a little test, and then hopefully, it's like 4 p.m. We'll hopefully get a couple more hours of ROV work done before the end of the day. Fingers crossed. That's really good.
That's a good target.
Yep. Oh, dude.
Ooh, look at that shadow. Look how square.
Oh, dude.
Is it a rock or is that it?
Oh, we've got caught on that rock before.
Yeah, oh, get the f out of there.
Alright, backing up.
Damn it, dude.
Oh, that was pretty good.
Well, let's cut to the chase, shall we? It turned out that the only thing that we found that was man-made this entire cruise was, of all things, this crab pot. Which, if you've seen some of my other videos, unfortunately this is a reoccurring theme. So we said, like, for some comedic relief and honestly some practice as well, that it would be fun to bring this thing up on deck. And I was actually going to like edit this video together to bait you into thinking that we got the lander for the end of the video and then to like haul it up and for it to only be a crab pot. Well, it turns out that the fishermen out here set these out on like miles long daisy chains of like hundreds of pots. And if you look to one side of this pot, you can see a line that ended up leading, we followed it to another pot. So who knows where that leads? And so I said, excuse me, there's no way I'm going to clip myself into potentially a line of 100 pots without being able to unclip myself just for comedic relief. And that was it.
I told you, he told you it was on back. Look at the dolphins. After a night underway, it felt like Delaware was a little sad we came back empty-handed. But we're not gonna give up. In the words of Albert Einstein, if we knew what we were doing, it wouldn't be called research. We definitely need some time to decompress and make some repairs. But you better believe we will be back. If you feel like it, I'd love if you subscribe. It really helps me out. And make sure that you won't miss out on what we get up to next time. See ya.
You said you're gonna edit that, right?
No,